Sairam children. Children, sharing is caring, right? And you share a lot of things with your friends, your families, even your brother and sister. Correct? Children, when we share, there is lots of mathematical calculations. Today, we are going to learn that concept in our chapter number 7, fraction. So children, let us begin. Topics that we are going to cover in this chapter are: first one, introduction; second is some common fractions; third one is fraction of a collection; then finding fractions of a collection, and word problems. So children, let us begin. Children, look at this picture. You can tell me what it is? Yes, it is pizza. Yummy pizza, right? Now children, you can see that there is a full big pizza in front of you. Okay, and I have not even cut the pizza, right? So when it is full or when it is complete, it is known as whole. What it is known as, children? Whole. Or we can say when a number, group or thing is complete, we call it whole. Okay. Now children, look at this samosa. The samosa, nobody has eaten it. It is also whole. Correct? It is also complete. And also this flower, you can see all the petals are there, the flower. Correct? So it is also known as whole. Now children, when a group of things or objects taken as one whole is called a collection. Now one apple is a whole. Correct? If too many apples are kept together in one group, that is known as a collection. Now you can see here so many apples are kept here. So you can say it's a collection. Okay. Children, now let us understand the concept of fraction with the help of an example. Children, what do we have here? Here we have one chapati, Rubik's cube and some biscuits. We can see here all the things are intact. They are all complete, right? So when a number, group of things is complete, we call it as a whole. W-H-O-L-E, whole. So children, tell me, how does your mama gives you a chapati? She gives you a whole chapati, right? Do you eat the whole chapati at once? No. You break it into pieces, right? So, let me divide it for you. So, children, I have divided the chapati into pieces. But it is still very big to fit in your mouth. So, let me divide it more. Yes, now this is the right size, correct? Children, now this piece we can eat. So, when we divide a whole thing or a collection of things into parts, each part is known as a fraction. Children, this part that we have made of a whole chapati is known as a fraction. This part or this piece is also known as a fraction. All the parts is known as of a whole is known as a fraction. So, next time when you are eating a chapati or a pizza or a donut, remember you are eating a fraction of a whole. So children, we can say a fraction is a part of a whole. It represents one or more equal parts of a whole object. How the part should be? It should be equal. We write fractions in numbers as number of parts selected upon total number of equal parts of the whole. Now children, see in this example, here we have a pizza, correct? Now this pizza is divided into equal parts. How many parts are there? Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 parts, correct? So, the number 8 we will write here down because 8 is what? Total number of equal parts of the whole. Total parts always we have to write here down. And up is number of parts selected. See children, I am taking here one piece, okay, one part from the pizza. So only how many parts I am getting? Only one part. So I will write here number 1 up. So the part that I have taken out, okay, the fraction of that part is 1 upon 8 or 1/8. So both the way we can say. Let us take one more example. Children, here we have a delicious cake, okay, and the cake is divided into 6 parts. Can you see here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts. Okay. So children, if I want only 2 parts, okay, I want only 2 pieces. So what is the fraction of the 2 pieces that I am going to take? That we can write in number as 2 upon 6. 2 is the part that I have selected. Okay. Out of 6 parts, I have taken 2 parts. Number 6 is the total parts that we have made. Understood children? And see children, these 2 parts or 2 pieces I ate. Now how many pieces are remaining? 4 pieces are remaining. So what will be the fraction of this 4 piece? How we can write in numbers? We can write this way. 4 upon 6. Children, again 6 will come because 6 is the total parts. Okay. How many total parts are there? There are 6 equal parts. So number 6 will come here down. Now children, in fraction, the line that separates the number, right? We are separating 2 numbers. We are writing one number up and one number down. So that line is known as fraction bar. Okay, it is known as fraction bar. Whereas the number above the fraction bar is called numerator. Numerator. What it is called children? Numerator. Above the fraction line, the number is called numerator. What it indicates? It indicates the number of parts selected. How many parts you have taken. The number below the fraction bar is called denominator. What it is called as? Denominator. D-E-N-O-M-I-N-A-T-O-R. Denominator. It indicates total number of equal parts the whole is divided into. Okay. Children, it is written this way. Numerator upon denominator. Now, for example, if I have a circle, okay, and I am dividing it into half, okay, and I am going to shade this part. Children, so how much portion did I shade? how I'm going to write? How many parts we have made? Total parts is 2. So in denominator we have to write 2. And we are going to find the fraction of shaded portion. So how many parts are shaded? Only one part is shaded, correct? So 1 will be written in numerator. So this part is your half, correct? And the other part also will be half, which is written as 1 upon 2. So your 1 is your numerator and 2 is your denominator. Then note down that the denominator of a fraction can never be 0. Okay, we cannot write 0 in the denominator. But in numerator of a fraction, we can write 0. Numerator can be 0 in the fraction. Now let us see this example and try to find the answer. Now first we have a circle. Okay, so the red color part, what will be the fraction of this shaded portion of the red color part? How we will write? First I will draw the fraction bar. Okay, how many total parts are there? There are 2 parts. So I will write number 2 in the denominator, and the shaded part, how many are there? Only 1. So 1 I will write here up. Okay, so this, the circle, the shaded portion is equal to 1 upon 2, right? Likewise, see here children, there is a triangle, and triangle is also divided into 2 parts. If I want to write the shaded portion, how will I write? 1 upon 2, right? Next, children, here again we have a circle, but there are so many parts. How many total parts do we have? Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are total 5 parts are there. 5 equal parts. So number 5 we have to write in the denominator. And how many yellow parts do we have? We have only 1 yellow parts. So we are finding here the shaded portion, that is yellow part, correct, which is equal to 1 upon 5. So children, till now we have understood what is fraction. Fraction is a part of a whole. For today only this much children. Thank you so much. Have a good day.